Hello, I'm Evocable Object 4, and here goes. That's 16 is where that is. So many save data. I had to remember that one, I think. That's okay. So I gotta go all the way down. Go up. I gotta do this. Okay. Go all the way to the side. Go all the way down. Go downstairs. Go that way. Okay. I didn't exactly do that the best. Go through here. Go down. Go downstairs. Golly! Wait, shoot. I did do that incorrect. I need to go upstairs. Because that's where the library and all that stuff is. So I need to go upstairs. So that's my bad. Okay. This is a test of all the knowledge in the game. My volume is not up. My game volume. That needs to be properly up. Here we go. Stay away from me! Okay, didn't do that great. Okay. Okay. Oh, this part's kinda sucks. Okay. Ah, God! God! That's completely my fault for freaking out like that. Oop. Come on, get to the forest. I can at least do that. Oop, oop. I'm
this
awesome!
way, stupid!
Boom! I got that in like 2 tries. Oh, you guys can't believe when I first played this game, that took me like, I don't know, 20 tries. Oh, golly. Okay, probably not 20, but it took me a... Wait, shoot, this is the second playthrough. That's not correct. It'll let me save, right? Needs to let me save. I was so worried I couldn't help but come back. I wonder if Will is still here. I hope he doesn't yell at me like, don't come back. He might be cowardly, but he can really get angry. Kind of cute in a small animal way, but... How did I accidentally click the
Mr.
second play?
Keith, what happened? Those wounds.
Sophie, lend me a hand.
Okay, game. No! Okay, good. It's letting me save again. Okay. How did I accidentally pick the wrong one? Thought I clicked this one, but, okay. That's saved. Now we had to do it a second time. I meant to do it for the first playthrough. That's embarrassing. Turn the title. I'm sorry. I meant to do it for this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah. It must have set me back whenever I died the first time. Right down the middle. I should be able to do this one in one go, I think. By the way, the music's awesome. It's just pure awesome. Golly, he knows this place like the back of his hand. Okay. Just keep on going down. Golly! Don't do that though. Oh boy! I almost messed that up. Oh golly. Hold on to the right button, please. Okay. I did it correctly this time.
This way, stupid!
Okay, good. I did the right save, and I'll run as far as I can. I've got to buy time. This one is the one that's really hard because it's a maze as well. Second playthrough has Sophie's dialogue. This one doesn't. Save and data. It's important things like that that I don't want to mess up by accident. I'm trying to remember how I got through here the first time. Okay, so I need to go down the first time. Just trial and error. The really good thing, this music is awesome. No, I needed to go left right there. So I need to go further down than I think I do. Lead deeper. Ah, darn it. I made the wrong turn again. Golly. And now there's some more twists and turns, unlike the hospital, which is mostly straightforward. Oh, I remember having to go a lot further than that. Dead end. Yeah, I remember having to do a lot more forest than that.
Will.
I guess I was really bad at it the first time. Uh,
Keith should be long gone by now. I told him to run away while I was leading you around. There's no point in just hanging me, right? So this is it for you. Ed, I was always uneasy. I was worried I was delusional and nuts.
but then I met you.
So the fact that you believed me about Pop and understood what I was saying, it made me happy. But it's no good. If you completely go into your own world, you're ultimately going to be all alone. You can't keep living like that. You won't have faith in yourself. I need to get out of the room I've been in. I need to become an adult. Don't you too? Sacrificing someone won't make you happy. Even if it does, you'll definitely regret it someday. Especially when you're as kind as you are.
That is true.
You need to leave that rundown place and shake off those delusions haunting you. Atone for your crimes, Ed. That's what you need now.
Help me, Will. I don't know what to do anymore.
Go to the police.
I know there's something wrong with me, but then what should I do?
See a therapist. There's very...
Dad and Rob, they're gone. No one can tell me anymore.
Well, the solution involves not choking me, which sounds like leather.
Please, listen to what I'm saying. There's no other way.
Even if you become happy that way, it'll still just be you. You'll always be all alone. And someday, you'll end up hanging yourself. I don't want that at all. I'll never be a hanged man!
Will, are you okay?
I'm golden.
Sophie! Keith!
I'm awesome.
You did good.
Thanks.
That was pretty cool.
Will!
I'm exhausted from running. I ran as fast as I
Guess my
can.
injury still hurts.
Yeah, it's better when I'm moving around instead of sitting still.
Hi, Helena.
Maybe it'd hurt less if you gave it a little kiss.
Not in front of a child, honey.
Don't worry, I'm passed
He's
out.
not a child anymore.
Then, I guess I can't say no.
That's right. I'm not a child, so do as you please.
But not that much, as you please.
So you're awake. How are you feeling?
Like my legs are on fire.
My soul's hurt like hell.
I'll bet they do, after all that running around.
Are you okay? Should I call a doctor?
I'll end up seeing a doctor anyways.
Are you Keith's wife?
Yes, I'm Helena. It's nice to meet you.
I'm still gonna just call you Helena, even though it's been pronounced as both.
Your mother's on her way here now. You can meet her soon.
Cool.
I'll go tell the doctor you woke up.
Thanks.
She seems nice.
There's no seems about it. She is.
Keith, what happened with Ed?
They go to jail.
He confessed to his father's murder. He's being questioned now.
Ah.
Robert's seriously injured, but he's alive.
Oh,
We're waiting
wow.
for him to regain consciousness.
High five for Robert.
Your trial will be starting soon. You might need to give some testimony. Are you up for it?
Yeah.
I'll be okay. I can see what happened. David.
Keith, thanks for calling me.
You're late. He just woke up now. I'll step out for a second. Take over for me.
David. Ow!
You
Fair.
idiot! What were you thinking? Disappearing without saying a thing.
But, I mean...
No buts. Do you know how long I was looking for you?
No, because we never saw you after we left your house.
I caused you trouble, so I thought I shouldn't cause any more.
Yeah, I just now realized this. Why didn't Sophie just call David and go like, "Hey, he's at the hospital." I mean, he's looking for his friend. You mind giving me a hand?
Didn't you realize disappearing would make me worry more? Doing something so conceited and selfish.
Shellfish.
You're like your father that way.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's talk a little.
Hooray for being half
Don't run this
brothers.
time. Got it?
Whoa, my soul's hurt, so probably not gonna be doing that.
Okay.
Half siblings, sweet half siblings.
It's cold. I'll go on ahead.
Mom? Sorry for worrying you.
You're saying that now? I worry about you every day.
Well, then I'll say I'm sorry every day.
I'm
You're
glad
gonna
that
be
I got
like
to have a
that.
proper talk with David thanks to you. Though, leaving without a word to me, not so much. If you make dinner tomorrow, I'll forgive you. I look forward to it.
I'll try not to burn it.
The train's about to leave. Come on, quickly.
Oh.
Will,
Oh, hey, Sophie.
Sophie.
good, I made it in time. You're leaving already?
I decided to go back home for now.
Ah, that's good. Did you find Pop? Oh, really? Too bad. I heard about you and David. Did you talk with him?
Yep.
Yeah,
What did he say?
if it's fine with you, you can think of me as a big brother. I want to get along with you.
Yeah, that sounds like David.
He's so dumb. There's no good reason to have a gloomy guy like me as a little brother.
What are you saying? David said that because that's what he wants. Or is it because you don't want that?
No. It made me really happy. Sophie. Thanks for everything. For helping me out.
You're You should really look at people when you thank them.
Stop it! Don't touch me, you dummy!
Sorry to butt in, you two.
What is it, Mr. Keith?
Will, I brought something you forgot. Couldn't be bringing it into the hospital naturally.
Oh.
Huh? Pop!
Ah, nice! Awesome!
I think this guy might understand humans after all. He was acting up, but when I said I'd take him to Will, he settled down.
You went looking for him?
I was just wandering around during investigation and caught him in a net. That's all.
I don't think Pop really likes being caught that way.
Why did you have a net on an investigation?
I was planning to catch butterflies.
Every detective needs one. Don't forget it.
Sure.
Cold out here.
Yes, it is.
David said once it warms up, he wants to go to a baseball game with you. So come back in spring.
Give me a call when you come visit. I'll tell you all the good places in town that aren't those creepy woods.
Okay. Thank you. I'm really glad you came back to me, Pop. You're hungry, right? Want some cheese? Pop? Hey, Pop. Mom's asleep. You can talk now. You won't talk anymore?
He doesn't need to talk anymore.
I see. Well, it's fine. Whether you talk or not, you're still my friend. That was a really long day. Feels like a lot changed.
Hopefully for the
I'm not
better.
even sure what exactly, but I'm sure there's been a really big change. A long time ago you told me, before I parted ways with you, I had to become a real good man. After this, I feel like I've come a little closer. I'm still cowardly, no courage. I don't know what's wrong or right. But still, I'm not a demon child. Even without someone teaching me about the world, I'll be fine. I'll meet lots of people, go lots of places. I'll find it myself. So much snow. I hope spring can come soon.
Good end, numero 1. Real good man. Alright. Now, that I know... Okay, first, I have to blow my nose real quick. It's so good. But okay, so we're at 24 minutes. We're gonna do the other ending. Also, there's one scene that I think it's unique only to the second ending, and I didn't expect it to come up, but I did make a save point for it so that we can see it. So after these credits, I'll show you that scene, and then we'll do the second good end, and then that'll be it for the Haynes Man. That will likely be the witch's house. And the witch's house is gonna be interesting, because it's not gonna be about surviving, it's just I'm just gonna gush about the witch's house. And probably won't take that long to do. Not a Daniel J. Prince Fox typewriter. Translator and author. Thank you, Uri. Thank you. For making the entire series. And congratulations for playing the Handyman, and congratulations for beating the game. Special thanks goes to those who's played the other games in the series. For this game, the Something Man series has concluded. However, it's only a conclusion chronologically speaking. 2 additional side games are planned. If you're interested, I hope you'll play them when they're done. Okay. Also, this game can be played through a second time. There are no changes in the bad endings, but the good ending route has some new scenes and a post-game bonus. Refer to the site for info on where the added scenes are. You'll come to understand some things that weren't clear on the first playthrough, and if I had to pick, I'd say the true good ending is the second one. Please try it if you can spare the time. One last time, thank you for playing the game. Okay. So, saving this area. Yeah. And I will show you such scene. So far, I've only found one scene. Not that one. That one. Right in here. Demons are coming from the shower room, from the hallway, and even from this room. But yeah, I haven't seen any other unique scenes, but this one, the one that we just saw with Sophie, where I accidentally did the second playthrough, and yeah, that's it so far. This place is hell. The screams of the dead echo here. The demons must be stopped at once. Demons. You're a demon child. David didn't write this letter. Who did? Come to think of it, there's an opening quote, but not a closing one. Maybe there's supposed to be more? David seemed like a nice person, and hadn't changed at all since then. I never thought about that. By the way, I ended up skipping this scene because I didn't want to get spoiled.
What are you doing there?
There's a ladybug.
Hey, there sure is. It's cute. So, why are you here?
'Cause my dad died.
I see.
I don't really get it. What does it mean he died? Did Dad go somewhere?
Well, knowing these games, I'd kind of had to say yes.
He went above the sky, I guess.
If I took an airplane, could I go see him?
No.
I'm too scared to get on airplanes.
There's no need for that. You'll meet him someday.
What's it like above the sky? Can I get there too?
It's a good place, but you can't be going there yet. Only good men can go there.
Good man? Is Dad a good man?
That's debatable.
I don't know. Can you tell me something? What kind of person was your dad? Did he play with you a lot?
Yeah, he played with me all the time. Dad likes to fish. He takes me with him, but it's sort of boring. But see, he drives me there, down to the lake. And I like cars, so it's really fun.
I usually just take
I
that.
see. Then your dad must be a good man. I'm sure he's waiting for you there, above the sky. Once you become an adult, and a good man, it might be nice if you go visit him.
My name's Will. Actually, it's William, but everybody calls me Will. Who are you, mister?
I'm David. David Hoover. See you, Will.
I didn't want to come to this conclusion either. But David was the one who wrote this letter. I can't think of anyone else who could have. Keith seems to know David pretty well. If he says David didn't write this, then that's probably true. Seems about right. Okay, let's get back to the chase. Hopefully that'll be answered later. Oh. Up, down, right, down. Freedom. Dead end.
Will.
Keith should be long gone by now. I told him to run away while I was leading you around. There's no point in just hanging me, right? So this is it for you. Ed. I was always uneasy. I was worried I was delusional and nuts. So the fact that you believed me about Pop and understood what I was saying, it made me happy. But it's no good. If you completely go into your own world, you're ultimately going to be all alone. You can't keep living like that. You won't have faith in yourself. I need to get out of the room I've been in. I need to become an adult. Don't you too? Sacrificing someone won't make you happy. Even if it does, you'll definitely regret it someday. Especially when you're as kind as you are.
Agreed.
You need to leave that rundown place and shake off those delusions haunting you. Atone for your crimes, Ed. That's what you need now.
Help me, Will. I don't know what to do anymore.
Go to the police!
I know there's something wrong with me, but then what should I do?
Not this.
Dad and Rob, they're gone. No one can tell me anymore.
Actually, I learned that Rob's fine. Strange.
Please, Listen to what I'm saying. There's no other way.
I think Rob's gonna have some scars, now that I think about it.
Even if you become happy that way, it'll still just be you. You'll always be all alone. And someday, you'll end up hanging yourself. I don't want that at all. I'll never be a hanged man!
Will, are you okay?
Golden.
Sophie! Keith! I...
You did good.
Thanks.
That was pretty cool.
Will!
Hmm.
Jeez, I can't stand to watch this. Don't cry.
Is somebody there?
Over here, Will.
Oh,
Mr. Rat, you can talk?
Hey, Will. Why are you crying?
It's been a while since Dad died, but I still get really lonely sometimes. I think maybe I'll never see Dad again.
Hey, now. What's crying going to do for you? Your dad's just gone on a long journey. You'll definitely meet him again someday. To get ready for then, you gotta be a real good man, Will.
true.
A real good man?
I was just thinking about how he could escape from this cage, but I'll put that off. I'll be someone you can talk to for a while. So don't cry all by yourself, Will.
Your stories are always really funny. Oh, Billy talked to me a lot too, but it's a lot more fun talking with you.
That's why that other bed in is where you're just stuck with old Billy. Papa's better.
Old Billy, eh? Of course that old man's preaching is boring.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen Billy since you came. Or Mime, or Murdoch, or Misery.
Yeah, they won't be coming back no more, because I sort of came in their place.
Thanks.
What do you mean?
Meetings and farewells come in sets, and it'll be the same for me. Someday I'll leave your side.
You're going away?
Of course. After all, I'm a world-traveling super rat. Can't just sit still in one place. I'll stick with you for now because you're pitiful, but I'm planning to set out again soon.
Don't go. I don't want to be alone. I'm lonely. Dad left me without saying anything. Mom might do the same thing. And people say I'm a weirdo who talks to nothing. I have a few friends at school, but I don't have any friends I could tell the truth to. I'm scared that someday I'll be really, really alone.
Well, trust me, you'll have plenty to talk about with, like... I mean, you're probably not gonna have friends your age, but you'll at least have David and Paul.
If that
Okay, you'll find
happens,
friends.
what should I do?
Will. Didn't I tell you? You gotta be a real good man. A real good man knows there are hellos and goodbyes. He takes action and tries to see the world for himself. Sure, there's a lot of people who will leave you, but there'll be a lot of people you meet too, see? Hey, Will, you realize that? You're a real clever guy. You're not just a scaredy cat. You're super sensitive to your feelings and changes around you. You think hard about even the smallest things.
Yeah, maintained, man.
You try to figure out what happens and why it's that way, and you give it a name and make it yours. Those are your treasures, the essential pillars of your world. But whatever you do, those pillars crumble. You gotta get new ones, or else you can't keep up with the world.
Hmm.
You gotta meet lots of people, experience lots, and keep your world fresh. Do that and you'll never be alone. So listen, Will, you should never despair all alone. You can't hide in your own world. When you're uneasy, you can always remember me, the super rat who gives your little self courage.
I know. I know, Pop. I knew this moment would come for a long time.
So does this ending set it up to where you don't see Pop again at all?
It's time for us to part. I know that, but I hope you forgive me for still clinging on to you. It's just, I wanted to say goodbye.
Does your injury still hurt?
It's better when I'm moving around instead of sitting still. Maybe it'd hurt less if you gave it a little kiss.
Not in front of a child, honey.
He's not a child anymore.
No, I am not.
Then I guess I can't say no.
I have seen some crazy things.
That's right. I'm not a child, so do as you please.
So you're awake. How are you feeling?
My soul's hurt like hell.
I'll bet they do, after all that running around.
Are you okay? Should I call a doctor?
Nah,
Are you Keith's wife?
Yes, I'm Helena. It's nice to meet you. Your mother's on her way here now. You can meet her soon.
alright.
I'll go tell the doctor you woke up.
Thanks.
She seems nice.
There's no seems about it. She is.
Keith, what happened with Ed?
I gotta blow my nose again. Or I guess more like blowing my nose. Tick. Tick.
He confessed to his father's murder. He's being questioned now.
Julio.
Robert's seriously injured, but he's alive. We're waiting for him to regain consciousness. Their trial will be starting soon. You might need to give some testimony. Are you up for it?
Sure.
I'll be okay. I can see what happened.
I'll omit the things about, seeing weird shadows.
David.
Keith, thanks for calling me.
You're late. He just woke up now. I'll step out for a second. Take over for me.
David. Ow!
You idiot! What were you thinking? Disappearing without saying a thing.
Well, I had no choice.
But, I mean,
No buts. Do you know how long I was looking for you?
No.
I caused you trouble, so I thought I shouldn't cause any more.
Didn't you realize disappearing would make me worry more? Doing something so conceited and selfish.
Oops.
You're like your father that way.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's talk a little.
Are we going
And
to
don't run this time. Got it?
are we going to see that talk or
Okay.
okay? Oh,
Thought you quit smoking.
smokers
This is
for
my
life.
last one.
Seems he found this in his dad's possessions. Figured he didn't need it anymore, so I took it. This is what got him to come here.
Hmm.
You wrote this letter, didn't you?
David did write that letter?
Why do you think that?
It's your writing.
When have you seen my writing?
On the paperwork for the world's worst tour. Got a chance to see it after the fact.
Oh. Uh. That's lovely.
Why'd you write this to him? Were you trying to threaten him?
Yeah, why did you?
You got 1 out of 3. Yes, I'm the one who wrote that.
All right.
But I didn't mean for it to be a threat. And most importantly, it wasn't addressed to Will. It was to my father.
You're a demon child. Well, you said demon child. So, what else is. If you just said you're a demon, then Will might go like, okay, that might be for my father. But specifically the words demon child. David,
I really resented my father. I was 14 at the time. I couldn't forgive him for abandoning my frail mother.
so you're about Will's age. Maybe a little bit older.
But one day, when he sent pictures of his child, I had a thought. Sure, I resented my father, but was there any reason to resent this child?
Hmm.
You're a demon child. Someday, you'll be burning in hell for your sins. That's only the first part. But you're blessed, because you had a blessed child. Your child gave you light, showed you the way. Go on, you pitiful man. No one's going to blame you anymore. Familiar with it? It's a quote from Detective Crawford, specifically the Hanged Man episode.
Oh. Oh. That detective story has twice the relevance now. If you remember the story, it's a little bit similar to how David's mom probably felt about or not David's mom, William's mom probably thought about it, not being sure whether she should tell her son.
My father liked the show and watched it with me. I figured he would know the line, so I didn't even need to write the rest, but I did include the card as a hint.
Uh, that made sense. That made sense.
Any child should be blessed. They shouldn't be burdened with their parents' sins. These were words of celebration only he would understand. I just hesitated to write the celebratory part. It was sort of meant to be playful.
Well, you failed. You failed on all accounts.
I'm sure my father must have understood it. That's why he held on to it.
Why'd you call his mother?
It was about money. The money my father left before he left home. I hadn't touched it the whole time. I set aside some for my mom's funeral, but there was a lot left.
Oh.
Then, I remembered Will. Still in junior high, so I thought he might need money soon. Shirley told me I could do what I wanted with it, too. But before that, I wanted to tell Will about her father, so I called Cindy, but she refused me.
Ah,
She said it was too soon to tell Will what his dad did.
it's too late.
But I talked with Cindy again earlier, and she understood. Because when Will finds the path he wants, she doesn't want him to have to give it up because of money.
You can just take the inheritance, you know. You're bound to need it sometime, too.
Early
It's
retirement!
stubbornness, plain and simple. I felt like I should support my family with the money I earn, not my father's money.
Fair enough.
Maybe in spring, I should invite him to a baseball game or something. And if I went with Will to visit his grave, I wonder what our dad would think there in the afterlife.
I'm sure he'd be happy. It's about time for Will to take off. Not going to see him off?
I talked with him plenty earlier. I'm fine.
Right. Me, I'm not sure what I'll do.
What's the matter?
It doesn't feel good keeping secrets from kids. I get the urge to tell them the truth.
Fair.
I don't think telling the truth is always a good thing, especially when it's to a kid.
Well, you have to tell them something, or at least give them the line, I'll tell you when you're older.
Guess so.
Kinda depends on the kid.
Ugh, it's cold. I'll go on ahead.
Mom?
So is that the reason that Rat couldn't talk? Because he actually wasn't Pop? And in reality, Pop had died a lot earlier?
Sorry for worrying you.
You're saying that now? I worry about you every day. I'm glad that I got to have a proper talk with David thanks to you. Though, leaving without a word to me, not so much. If you make dinner tomorrow, I'll forgive you. I look forward to it. The train's about to leave. Come on, quickly.
These scenes... And that's specifically the cloth, like, for, like, when Robert stepped on a rat. Interesting.
Will,
Sophie,
good, I made it in time. You're leaving already?
I
Got it.
decided to go back home for now.
Ah, that's good. Did you find Pop?
Nah.
Oh, really? Too bad. I heard about you and David. Did you talk with him?
Yep.
Yeah,
What did he say?
if it's fine with you, you can think of me as a big brother. I want to get along with you. He's so dumb. There's no good reason to have a gloomy guy like me as a little brother.
What are you saying? David said that because that's what he wants. Or is it because you don't want that?
No. Having David as a big brother would be awesome.
No. It made me really happy. Sophie. Thanks for everything. For helping me out.
You should really look at people when you thank them.
Stop it! Don't touch me, you dummy!
Sorry to butt in, you two.
What is it, Mr. Keith?
I'm sorry we couldn't find your rat.
It's okay. Pop told me all the time, I'm a world-traveling super rat. Can't just sit still in one place. He stayed with me because he pitied me, but maybe he thinks better of me after this. So I'm sure Pop set out on his way. I'm guessing Pop won't come back, but maybe somewhere far away we'll meet again.
Maybe.
It's really sad to think of it as a final goodbye, but by the time we meet again, I'll be a good man who you won't be ashamed to call his friend.
Right. That sounds good to me.
Interesting.
Cold out here. David said once it warms up, he wants to go do a baseball game with you. So come back in spring.
Julio.
Give me a call when you come visit. I'll tell you all the good places in town that aren't those creepy woods.
Okay,
Ready, Rick?
thank you.
No smoking. I'm sorry, I can't smile. All I can do is go like, huh. Sometimes I like to imagine that tiny little rat, tiny little butt, going everywhere. Okay, I'm just gonna read in my head. Tiny rat journey. Okay, so that was probably just the rat that got smushed, and they just didn't find his rat. Go forth. Our main protagonist team. We are here to pick you up, our fourth protagonist. And their popsicle. I'm just gonna pretend that the rat and that Keith has is just that one rat that died, and that Pops actually did just head out. I'm just gonna pretend that that's the case, or at least hope. Oh, this music's great. Again, thank you, Uri, for making these cool games. Thank you for playing. Congratulations on getting the second good ending. As a bonus, there are character bios, descriptions of other games in the series, and messages from the voice actors. Please enjoy. Thank you for playing the Hanged Man. Be the Crooked Man. The Crooked Man. David Hoover, disheartened by a number of misfortunes, moves into a new apartment suggested by a friend. Witnessing strange occurrences as he lived there, he follows the trail of the previous owner. Just gotta read this in my head. If you want to read it yourself, then do so. I'm just gonna read it in my head. Okay. The Sandman. The Sandman. Honor student Sophie spends her day sleepless from the pressures around her, bullies, family, friends. One night, as she prays and tries to sleep, she notices everyone else has fallen asleep, and she heads out into town to find the cause. Okay, I can see that. Oh, I didn't know it was actually. I didn't know it actually was themed around the Sandman song. Interesting. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I don't know the Sandman song very well. Uh, oh, I didn't know when she was talking about someone loving tarot cards that she was talking about Anne. I didn't realize that. That's interesting. The Boogeyman. The Boogeyman. Cold-headed detective Keith Baring takes his wife Helena on a tour of an old castle at its boss's suggestion. As he remains stern with the tour attendees, Helena suddenly suggests divorce. He wakes up in the middle of the night to find his wife missing. Oh, golly. Oh, I agree. I'm glad you are saying that the difficulty was absurd as well. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for never making another super difficult game. Oh, that took me a while. It got to a point where I didn't want to break up the good ending. So, yeah, there were puzzles that I solved incorrectly, and for the good ending, I just wanted to get that done. So, it's a 4-hour video. If you're ever working around the house, that's when you should watch that. Not another time. When, during that. Oh. I never noticed that. Huh, I didn't ever think about that they might be wearing both wearing. Gonna save and data 15. The character bios. William Morton. Oh, so he was the same age as David whenever. So, okay. William Morton, protagonist. David's little brother from another mother. Cowardly, but he can get angry. Very sensitive and imaginative. His father died when he was 6, so he lives with his mother. After talking to the Hanged Man, he became able to converse with strange entities. Strongly distrusts other people and does what his thoughts even to his mother or father. Golly, why is the words had to cut off? Saved Pop from a mousetrap in elementary school. Has with him, been with him ever that way. He figured if he got a call from his mom. Come back home. I left his phone. Wait. And has been with him since. By the way, he figured if he got a call from his mom, he'd chicken out and come back home. So he left his phone at home. Okay, so that's why he has one. Pop. Age unknown. Self-described super traveling super rat. World traveling super rat. Apparently travels the world, so he knows a lot. Will's best friend, who he rescued from a mousetrap. When he got caught, his right leg got a little crooked and some fur came off. He teaches Will various things from a place of experience. Edward Hayes, 32, a young man with a stutter. He has a gentle personality and likes animals. He trusts in stats if they're violated. At a young age, his alcoholic father beat him after he lost his job, and they were driven out of their. Lost his job, and they were driven out of their red house. Stated that killing his father and with his brother's help. I'm gonna skim over this too. I'll just read it myself. Robert Hayes, 27, older brother. Furious but thoughtful of his brother. Habit of looking down. Or looking away from people when he was. I've got a job. Married. Likes himself. After his 3 years of hard labor. Keith Baring, 38, the Boogeyman's protagonist. Detective in the blah 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 and homicide, blah blah blah. Married. Only son died. Occasional drinking buddy. Client of Sophie's father. Blah 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 blah. Good. Sophie Grundler. Golly, 18. Sandman's protagonist. College student. Blank and cheerful. She works with her friend Regan at Reese's Kitchen. In the past, her heart was broken by David. He now gets along with him as a friend. Arthur works at a credit company, and Keith is his client. He interact but often quarrel as he says mean things to ask her to help for Lil, and she finds her way Eve Woods Hospital thanks to a witness account. Thanks. Oh, come on! Hoover, 28, the Crooked Man's protagonist. Will's older brother from another mother. Kind but sides. They had an affair with a child, so he divorced. Died 6 years after Will was born. Lived with the mother for a long time, but she died from a brain tumor. Married, but during this game, his wife is out abroad. Oh, okay. So that's why we don't see Shirley. Friends with Sophie, blah, blah, blah. Lovely. Cindy Morton, 36. Will's mother, novelist, but she gives English lectures for foreigners. Has a side job. Barely gets by, but she has arty personality, so she's managing. She married David's father. She didn't know he had a wife and child, and only learned everything once he died. She talked with David over the phone, but didn't to tell Will about his father, and thus refused David's pay for college. But this is resolved at the end of the get. Yay, wasn't that lovely? Everything's great. There's some secret bonus scene. That was lovely. Go talk to the voice actors. You hang, man. Okay, this is an hour. And these guys are gonna talk a lot. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. They're gonna talk a lot. So, I'll leave this right here. An hour and 12 minutes. I'll upload the, extra stuff, in a second. But, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.